or Alex just gave me the green light. I guess we'll just rip the Band-Aid off. Fuck.
Leave me alone. Go out west. Give me your phone. Going out west. Leave me alone. Go out west. Burn slow. Going out west. Leave me alone. Go out west. Give me your phone.
Hi, hello, welcome back to the vlog. I really was contemplating if I wanted to continue vlogging the rest of my prep, and for like a number of reasons. Like, there's just been a lot that's happened in my personal life, and I don't know how to show up on YouTube without sharing everything, and I guess we'll just rip the Band-Aid off. Fuck. So the last 8 months, if you guys have followed this, like my series throughout this year, I was prepping for my pro card attempts, and a couple weeks before my shows I ended up having to pull out. Body just kind of stopped responding how we wanted it to. My coach and I made a decision to pull out of the shows, reverse, give my body a break, etc. And then again, like, if you've been watching throughout the series, the last 8 months has been pretty intense. I started my contract with Alphalete. I also started my coaching business, and I'm still like a corporate girly, right? I still have a full-time job. At the beginning of the year, I was going through a body recomposition phase because I trashed my reverse, so we had to correct that. Then in mid-March, we started my prep. Throughout the first like 7 months of the year, I was traveling every like 2 to 3 weeks, whether it be for Alphalete or for my job, my full-time job, or like just personal. So every 2 or 3 weeks I was either on a plane or I was on a road trip driving up and down California. Looking back, I'm extremely proud of the fact that I was able to manage it. I was able to stay locked in through prep, didn't cheat on my meal plan, would get my workouts done, always got cardio sessions done. But while all that is going on, I also was having a lot of stress in my personal life. So at the end of July, my partner and I ended up breaking up. This is where I've been struggling with how to show up on YouTube, because when I'm filming for YouTube, I've always just shown up in a way that I can share everything that's happening. And when you're going through something like that, I want to be as like respectful as I can for this other person, because there's a lot of love between us, and you know, we were together for 6 years, and I don't know. Yeah, I just want this to always be, I just want things to always remain as like respectful as possible, because there is like nothing but love there. And so it does just make it hard to share the struggle without potentially it coming across like in any kind of like negative way towards that other person. So anyways, like, while this year is going on, I'm having a lot of stress on the personal side of things, and I definitely feel like, even though I was managing the stress as best as I can and not neglecting the emotional stress of everything, I was addressing things and managing it the best that I could. Really believe that it was the stress was like manifesting physically in my body. Like, I think my body was just pushed to its limit. I kind of haven't filmed for obvious reasons, because that's been going on. Or Alex just gave me the green light that we are going to start pushing for our pro card attempt. So I am about 6 weeks out, and that's gonna fly by. That is gonna fly by. I will say that I definitely feel like I'm in a much better place mentally and emotionally, even though like going through a breakup just is like a different side of that same emotionally stressed coin. I just feel a lot more like in control. I feel like I'm like back in my own power. I feel like I'm back in the driver's seat of my life. It doesn't really make it doesn't make it any easier. There's still obviously like a lot of hurt and heartache going on. I mentally though, like at the end of the day, I definitely feel like I'm moving in the right direction. And I realized the other day I need to like put some more confidence back in myself and my capabilities of what I can do and like the physique that I can bring. I harbored so much guilt about messing up my reverse that I think I like lost a little confidence in my abilities, and I don't want to operate that way anymore. I know that I'm a strong competitor. I know I have a strong physique that is only going to continue to improve. I'm ready to like give this prep everything I have left. Not let external stressors dictate what happens this season. I want to dictate what happens. So yeah, we are going to be attempting for our pro card at the Amateur Olympia, which is so cool. Like I'm going to get to be in front of all of the Olympia panel, the head judges of the league, and strut my stuff. So I'm pretty happy with where the physique is at. I've been doing a lot of work in terms of like intensity around my training. I've been doing a lot of mobility and recovery, just trying to attack every side possible to know that I've done everything I could to maximize my process to get on stage. I'm on my way right now to hit a workout with my friend Michelle. She's also on Team Reform. She's in town. So we're gonna meet and get a workout in. So I will film a bit of that and I'll see you guys at the gym.
Leave me alone, don't always give me your phone, going down this. Leave me alone, don't always burn slow, going down this. Leave me alone, don't always give me your phone, going down this. Leave me alone, don't always burn slow, going down this. New phone, new dress, new flex. What's best? What's next? New text. Who guessed? You said, I said. We won, we dread. What's best? What's next? New phone, new dress, new flex. What's best? What's next? New text. Who guessed? You said, I said. We won, we dread. What's best? What's next? Leave me alone. Don't always give me your phone. Going down west. Leave me alone. Don't always burn slow. Going down west. Leave me alone. Don't always give me your phone. Going down west. Leave me alone. Don't always burn slow. Going down west.
Sunday, and today's my rest and recovery day, I guess it's an active recovery day, so I just have cardio, and I just did a bunch of mobility, stretching, like rolling out and everything. Yesterday I had that leg day with Michelle. I'm so sore. I didn't film one of the exercises that we did, but we did like these like frog kicks that you can do on the Smith machine. And I never do them because I need a person to like help me hold the Smith machine hooks. So it was nice working out with Michelle because I had somebody to help me. But my ass is so sore. Like it's like in my bones sore. But we're going to do some cardio. I think I'm going to do some posing. And yeah, call it a day. It's 5:40 p.m. which I kind of like on Sundays coming here in the evening because there's like nobody here. I can film, not feel weird about it. Whatever. My camera's about to die. You guys, I'm the worst vlogger. Like, I think I'm the worst vlogger. Good morning. We are off to do fasted cardio. It is 5:42. But we have our iced coffee. And today I'm going to do my cardio. I'm going to warm up with some lunges, some weighted lunges, I think. I might do some posing too. When I was this morning in my room, I have okay lighting, and I feel like I'm starting to see like better hints of my tie-ins, which is exciting. So I do want to pose a little bit. I like my gym's posing room, but to be honest, I don't like the lighting. Like, I like the size and I like the mirrors and everything, but the lighting is a little bit, I cannot see like a single detail. But after that, I'm gonna come home, have blood work at 8:30, and then today is a high day, y'all, because we have legs later. I'm also going up in weight. My digestion's been really annoying this week, like super slow. Usually, like, I don't care about the weight, but when I know it's directly correlated to like digestion issues, then it really bothers me. I don't know. I'm just like irritated, you guys. I was irritated yesterday. I'm irritated this morning. We're gonna turn this energy around.
Smooth, the way that you look in your eye. New, started off with one, then had a few. Your lips, they taste like whiskey, yeah, vermouth. Time, the minutes quickly passing by. Wanna slip away into the night, but I don't need to wake up by your side. Ships in the night. I wanna be the devil on your shoulder. I wanna be the angel when it's over. You'll get lucky like a 4-leaf clover. Baby, I'm the Harley to your Joker. I wanna be the devil on your shoulder. I wanna be the angel when it's over. You'll get lucky like a 4-leaf clover. Baby, I'm the Harley to your Joker. Closer, will you pull me in and says come over? I can barely keep all my composure. I can't play no games, can't keep my focus. Yeah, did you notice? I wanna be the devil on your shoulder. I wanna be the angel when it's over. You'll get lucky like a 4-leaf clover. Baby, I'm the Harley to your Joker. I wanna be the devil on your shoulder. I wanna be the angel when it's over. You'll get lucky like a 4-leaf clover. Baby, I'm the Harley to your Joker.
I went to the wrong LabCorp, but luckily the lady still got me in. Which was like, thank God, because I'm starving. I had to fast for this, and I'm coming off of a couple lower days of my food, and I have pancakes waiting at home for me to make. Let's go, baby!
Probably were expecting this in men's physique. I will never forget when I first saw him in the spot. But again, the consistency will reign supreme. And if he can be consistent and continue to improve, and then the Chicago Pro. And now, this man is going to be in that top conversation simply because of his structure. Again, he fills out
you about. We're going to be watching the show together tomorrow. I'm going to be commentating. I'm going to want you texting me what you think too while I'm watching. And
I shared a little bit before that I'm like going through this breakup and like the mental stress from going through that at the beginning half of the year. I think mentally the stress of it played a huge factor on it like manifesting in my body and how my body was just internalizing all of that cortisol, even as much as I was like feeling capable of dealing with things and facing them head on, you know, not avoiding anything, but emotional stress is still going to weigh heavily on you. A big goal of mine throughout, since like having to pull out of my shows, was my coach really sitting down and talking to me and being like, I think that this stress has played much larger of a factor into this experience more than you're willing to like accept. The intensity level is there with your workouts. You're being intentional across all the different things you have to do in prep with all your different jobs. Like you're being intentional, but there's still like there's like this mental disconnection that I think was caused by a lot of like emotional stress. So once we had that conversation, I made it like my mission over the course of the last 2 months reversing to not just use the reverse to feed my body and to give my body the break that it needed, but it also was to reverse my mind. I looked at it as a way of like rewiring whatever constructs I had. I needed to rework them basically. I felt like it would be good to share, like, as I go through these vlogs, like what has been really, really helping me with just my overall like anxiety and sadness and things like that have really been helpful for me. One of them has been I created myself a morning routine and an evening routine. The morning routine is I wake up, first thing I do is have room temperature water, and I drink that with some Celtic sea salt because it has a lot of different benefits around minerals, helping your body stay hydrated, and just overall really good for your well-being. I found that it's helped my digestion a lot as well, starting it that way, and like not starting it with caffeine or coffee and energy drinks and things like that. Then I sit down and I will write out my daily affirmation. You need to first do some digging into what are, and like be really honest with yourself. Like, what are the areas that you of yourself that you don't want to look at? Like, what are the areas that you don't want to admit that are limiting beliefs? And so that's what I did. I took a week or so to just really like reflect. I did a lot of journaling like inner shadowing prompts, and just journal through that and to really unearth some hardships and some belief systems that I've carried in my heart for years. And so then I tailored my daily affirmations I write to myself around that. I really wanted to do as much as I could to rewire my brain's settings of how it thinks it should be showing up in the world. Because it opened up more and more of me realizing where there's different limiting beliefs that I no longer want to associate myself with. And so I kind of write the opposite in what I want to associate myself with now. That's one thing I've been doing. I wanted to share of what, like, basically what's been helping me, not just with like the breakup that I'm in, like the heartbreak piece that I'm going through, but also like overall in life. How do I want to show up in hardship moments? I want to feel it, heal it, and deal with it, and let it and release it basically. For me in general, one thing that I learned throughout this process was personally how much my stress gets internalized in my digestion. This is speaking for myself. My whole digestive tract slows down extremely. And so when I saw that as another piece of how the stress and emotions were manifesting in my body physically, it made me really want to make sure I'm doing everything I can from a supplementation process to aid my body along the way. These are all from NutriShop Austin, and I'll link them below and everything so that if you ever want to look at these products that you can. But these are from NutriShop Austin, Texas. So big one for me is this has got formula full of probiotics, oregano oil, digestive enzymes. Everybody knows apple cider vinegar is good for your digestion. Oregano oil is actually really good for your immune system too. I take that. I was originally taking that separately, so I liked this formula because it actually included that in it. And then another one is a probiotic with prebiotic. Notice a huge difference when I'm taking them versus not taking them. Then vitamin D and K2. Vitamin D is really good for your mental well-being. The area of Southern California I live in is like always cloudy and overcast and foggy. It's like a little tiny coastal town. So vitamin D is important that I make sure I get if I'm not getting it from the sun. Then I have like a woman's formula, just like it's kind of like a multivitamin, whatever. And I was doing like a big deep dive into how your body can metabolize cortisol faster and like basically dump cortisol from your body. There's a combination of supplements that you can take. And it's really hard to find them all together, but it's taking ashwagandha with L-theanine, and then also if you include GABA. This one that I got, the stress formula Restore. Yeah, this formula doesn't have the GABA in it, but that's okay. That I've noticed taking that consistently. I've been doing it for like 2 months now at night before I go to bed, and it makes a big difference. One thing that the owners at NutriShop Austin also suggested for me to try is this nootropic. It's a blend of like mushrooms, which can like help from a like cognitive and mood enhancer and stuff. So I haven't tried this yet, so I'm gonna try it. And that way I can take it like during the day, because I usually just take the stress formula at night before I go to bed. Like supplements are hard when it's just like well-being supplementation, because if some of the time you like can't really see a difference in them, and so you're just kind of taking them and you're kind of in hopes that like, yeah, I'm gonna feel better, because whenever I'm in prep, it's when I really like to test out products, because everything in my nutrition is so controlled that if I do add 1 or 2 things in, I see a change in how I feel, I can directly link it to the supplement. I did that last year when it came to my pre and probiotic and taking greens and fish oils. I saw the huge difference in how my digestion was, especially post show, after I had been doing it for a couple of months and being really consistent with my supplements. And I've experienced the same thing the last 2 months with implementing not just these digestive aids, but also the ashwagandha, GABA, and L-theanine. It's made a huge difference in just like how I feel day to day. I just demolished my second meal. Oh my god, it was so good. So my second meal is 200 grams of jasmine rice. Oh, so good. My protein is significantly lower on high days because we're just partitioning and prioritizing the digestion of the carbs and fats today. And so I used the green beans today, and I like cooked them up how I used to cook them. Show you the seasoning that I use. But oh my god, this combination, I forgot how like this combo just freaking hits. Let me get the seasoning and show you. This is the seasoning. It's from Trader Joe's. Crunchy chili onion sprinkle. Good morning. Ignore the pile of laundry. I'm a bodybuilder and I always have laundry. My work days lately have been kind of weird hours. So I work my corporate job 9 to 5, but I have coaching clients, a pretty decent roster of people right now. And one of them is she's 2 weeks out from her show. And so as you get closer and closer to a show, we have a lot more touch points throughout the week where she's sending me her weight and like checking pictures. Usually I only do them like once a week with my like lifestyle clients and even like the beginning of prep. And then as they get closer, we're like talking all throughout the week and getting check-ins pretty consistently. So she's on the East Coast and I'm in California. So when she sends me her fasted weight, it's like 3 a.m. So my days have started a little bit early, but that's okay. It like gives me some time to like check on all my clients, make sure everybody's good. I kind of have been enjoying it because I feel like I'm maximizing more of my time for coaching before and after my like normal corporate job day. It's 7 a.m. and I'm about to hop on a call with my coach mentor Chase, one of my coach mentors.
Get out of here.
I've been there, but one is the backload and one's the copy of it because the backload one is the one I want to work off of.
Now, what does that tell you?
I interpreted it as we've done in her past patterns, has she does pop up on that last day that we run in her depletion.
Exactly. So, fed up and then overactive kind of metabolism, and then boom, everything kind of drops off and falls, right? So,